Hello, Lehigh Valley for all. I'm Judge Debbie Kunzelman, and as you know, I'm seeking a seat on Pennsylvania's Supreme Court. With more than 17 years of judicial experience, I am uniquely qualified for this important job. For the past 5 years, I've served on Pennsylvania's Superior Court, where I decided over 3,000 appeals. Prior to that, I was elected to the Court of Common Pleas of Beaver County, where I served for 12 years, deciding cases involving civil, family, juvenile, and criminal matters. When I was elected in 2005, I was the first woman ever elected to the trial court in my county. A reporter asked me, "Judge, how do you hope people will remember you when you hang up your robe?" I thought that was a unique question because I hadn't even put on the robe. But I told him 3 things. I said, first, I hope they say that I knew the law. Second, that I was fair to both sides, and I showed respect for everyone who came into my courtroom. And third, I hope they say that I had a good heart, that I really cared about the work that I did and the people who appeared before me. I'm very proud to say that the Pennsylvania Bar Association has rated me highly recommended for a seat on the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and I would be honored to have the endorsement of Lehigh Valley for All. Your organization cares about good government and the people who are serving our community. Your friends, family, and neighbors are looking to you for recommendations on who to vote for these statewide judicial races. And I hope that you will tell them, when choosing your next Supreme Court justice, remember, Judge Debbie, she's ready. Thank you, Lehigh Valley for all.
Hi, this is Jill Beck, Superior Court candidate. First, I want to thank you for everything you did to help me get on the ballot. It's truly appreciated. The Superior Court is an appellate court that hears appeals from criminal, civil, family, juvenile, and orphans court cases. Those are all areas where I've practiced. I've practiced in the Superior Court and in appellate courts across the country. And I spent 10 years on the other side of the bench, clerking for Christine Donahue, where I drafted over 500 decisions of the same kind that I will get to decide if elected to the court. So I know the court, I know the law, and I'm passionate about the work it does. I've largely dedicated my career to public service and helping vulnerable and underserved populations. I've been endorsed by the State Democratic Party. I've been highly recommended by the Pennsylvania Bar Association, and I would be honored to have the endorsement of Lehigh Valley for all. Thank you very much for your consideration.
Hi, it's Judge Tamika Lane here. I wanted to say first and foremost, thank you so much for your constant support that you have given me since day one. It means the world to me. The Superior Court is often the final stop for most people in Pennsylvania, so we have to make sure that we put the right judges in these seats. And as someone who has presided and tried over thousands of cases, it matters. Experience matters. I've been highly recommended by the bar, and most importantly, I would love to be highly recommended by you for Superior Court. Thank you so much.
Good evening, members of Lehigh Valley for All. I'm Brian Neft. I'm running for Commonwealth Court of Pennsylvania to protect your rights. In my career as a trial attorney and as a leader of the Allegheny County Bar Association, I have stood with members of historically underrepresented and disenfranchised groups of people, like women, people of color, and the LGBTQ+ community. The Commonwealth Court of Pennsylvania, the court for which I'm running for election, is critical to protecting many individual rights, including the rights to vote, to a livable environment, to a decent education, to organize, to marry whom you choose, and to reproductive health care. If the United States Supreme Court decision in Dobbs means anything, these issues will be sent back to the states, and the Commonwealth Court may be the first and the last court to review those issues. I've been highly recommended by the Allegheny County Bar Association and recommended for election by the Pennsylvania Bar Association for Commonwealth Court. And with more than 30 years experience as a lawyer, I have the experience to do the job. Now I'm asking for your support in this upcoming election. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Colon, running for my 3rd term on Bethlehem City Council. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. During my 1st term, when I was chair of Public Safety Committee, council adopted a marijuana decriminalization ordinance in an attempt to not have people take on criminal records for simple possession of marijuana. During my second term as city council president, council adopted a conflict of interest ordinance so that council members could not vote where they had received campaign donations from people who had financial stake in council votes. And now in my third term, I hope to continue the work we've been doing as it relates to the American Rescue Plan. City council, partnered with the mayor and his administration and with the support of the city, has budgeted a significant amount of money that came from the federal government, really a generational opportunity to budget towards affordable housing, homelessness initiatives. We've created this community recovery fund to help put money back out into the community through our nonprofits and service providers. So I hope to continue that work. I hope you would consider supporting me through Lehigh Valley for All and come election day. And I'm always accessible if you have any questions.
My name is Ricky Butler, and I'm one of the candidates for Bethlehem City Council. The reason I'm running for City Council is simple. It's about public service for me. A little bit about my story is, born and raised in the city, attended Dunnigan Elementary, Brockville Middle School, and Liberty High School. I believe that the foundation of who I am today has a lot to do with the city and this community that raised me. In particular, the school system, a lot of my teachers and counselors, my friends and family, parents of my friends who poured into me. And my desire is just to continue my public service that started when I was 18 years old, when I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Once I came home from the Marine Corps, I served at a local congregation for about 8 years. Since then, I've continued to coach and mentor in a few different basketball programs, and I just continue to build upon the relationships that I have. Bethlehem City Council allows me to continue my public service, so thank you.
My name is Colleen Laird, and I'm a candidate for Bethlehem City Council. I grew up in Bethlehem and graduated from Moravian University, where I now work as an Assistant Chief Information Officer. I've been a Girl Scout leader for 15 years. I was a founder of the Bethlehem Food Co-op, where I served in leadership roles for 8 years. I'm the Vice President for the William Penn PTO, the Northside Alive Economic Vitality Chair, and serve on the city's Environmental Justice Committee. Serving as councilwoman is a natural next step in supporting our city through policy, ordinance, and budget. With a background in communications, project management, and technology, I would strive to increase transparency and accessibility in our city and ensure that voices across all segments of our population are heard. I would advocate for community vitality by supporting small business development and also take steps to ensure the health and happiness of our workforce. Our region faces a housing crisis, and our residents are affected by environmental justice issues. I will work hard to make safe, affordable, and sustainable housing and emergency sheltering a reality for all. I look forward to taking my relationship with Bethlehem to the next level and would welcome your support as a City Council candidate.
My name is Karen Beck-Woolley. I'm running for a third term on the Bethlehem Area School District Board. I've been so honored to serve these last 8 years. In my opinion, public schools are one of the most, if not the most important thing that we as a community collectively do. Over 90% of us learn to read and write, tackle math and science, find our passion and purpose in public schools. Residents of the Bethlehem Area School District understand this. We invest in our kids, in meeting every child where they are to give them what they need to succeed. It's a heavy burden. Local taxpayers cover roughly 3/4 of BASD's budget, and that's more than they should. I've been advocating for years for more dollars from Harrisburg, and in the last 2 state budgets, Bethlehem's allocation of basic education funding has increased by $12.5 million. Dollars we're using, along with federal COVID relief funds, to expand our nationally recognized literacy program and our social and emotional supports, to invest in targeted tutoring and coaching, and to update our facilities, all without raising local taxes. I'm also proud to chair the board's facilities committee and serve on Northampton Community College's Board of Trustees, as well as the steering and housing committees for Northside Alive, a neighborhood revitalization effort that the district and I worked with the city to launch. I would love the opportunity to do more of this important work. Thank you so much for your consideration.
Hi, I'm Emily Root-Schenkel, and I am running for the Bethlehem Area School Board director position at large. I am currently serving on the board and am running for re-election because I care very deeply about our public education and our students and educators. I currently serve on many committees and I would be looking to continue serving on those committees. I serve on the Joint Committee for the Bethlehem Area VOTEC. I serve on the Wellness Committee, the Equity Committee. I have also served on our Audit Committee and the Middle School Athletic Committee. In addition to that, I have served on our SRO Committee. I really enjoy getting involved in all of the aspects of running our amazing school district and supporting all of those incredible students that come to our schools every day. It is so important to me to see that our students continue to come to school and be educated with the equity and the care that they deserve. Truly, I am running because I want to be an advocate for public education, for our families, and our community as a whole. Thank you very much for your consideration.
My name is Ray Levy. I'm an academic librarian at Moravian University and a candidate running for school board director. Community involvement is the key to a successful and thriving future. I was a member of the executive board of the Moravian Historical Society. I'm a board member of the Bethlehem Human Relations Commission and a member of the NAACP. Additionally, I'm on the State Historical Records Advisory Board. I was honored when the Bethlehem Area School District proud parents asked me to run for a seat because children are the heart and soul of our community and are at the heart of our being. Our children's education must always be our priority, as they are the future that will keep and sustain our community. Studies have showed that well-educated children will mitigate future child poverty and adult illiteracy. It has also been noted our children are bored out of their minds, and 4 out of 10 children are disengaged with school. For this not to happen, we must invest in our teachers by allowing them autonomy to be creative and innovative in their classrooms. We must also become surrogate parents for other children whose parents work 2 or 3 jobs and work far away from home to create some semblance of a decent living. I will be the ears and voice for those parents. To our taxpayers, our children are our greatest assets for our future investments. They will create a society that will give them a sense of security for many generations. Therefore, as a school board director, I will fight for our children's education, teachers, parents, and taxpayers should I become a school board director. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kim Shively. I'm running for Bethlehem Area School District Board of Directors, representing Area 3, which is Bethlehem Township and Northeast Bethlehem. I have 4 kids, all of whom have gone through the Bethlehem area schools. I firmly believe that all children, no matter the background or their zip code, deserve a quality education that allows them to develop their full potential. Pennsylvania has long underfunded the public education system at the state level, and I will continue to fight for fair funding for all our underfunded schools, including Bethlehem schools. Also, I support increased state funding for special education. I have 2 kids on the autism spectrum. They have benefited a lot from school districts and their supports, and I hope that the state would continue to provide more support for students who have all kinds of needs. I also believe that in our schools we should celebrate the diversity of backgrounds that exist amongst our students and staff, and that the students should learn about the world, not to worship it as an ideal past, but to learn from both the good and the bad as a way to prepare for a better future. Again, my name is Kim Shively, and I'm running for Bethlehem Area School District, and I look forward to your support. Thank you.
Hello Hello everyone, my name is Brian Pinella, and I'm running to be your next judge on the Northampton County Court of Common Pleas. I'm running on 3 major pillars: real experience, protecting our families, and community service. As the Northampton County and Lehigh County custody master, I gained quasi-judicial experience that is directly related to the judicial position I'm running for, and it will make me an immediate asset to Northampton County at large. As Deputy Solicitor for Children and Youth, I investigated and pursued instances of physical abuse against children and provided safe places for those children to speak out against their abusers. And then as the current solicitor for the Bethlehem City Council, and having had served as the solicitor for multiple municipalities, including Northampton Borough, West Easton Borough, and Bethlehem Township, and the Northampton County Retirees Association, I know what it means to serve our community at large. Thank you so much for your consideration, and I hope to have your vote on May 16th.
Hi, I'm Northampton County District Attorney Terry Howe. Linda and I have been active members of Lehigh Valley for All for over 4 years. I am thankful for the support you have given me in my successful 2019 campaign, and I humbly ask for your support again. Since my election, we have accomplished so much in the DA's office, and I am particularly proud of these 3 initiatives. I have successfully sued Big Pharma and the opioid manufacturers to the tune of over $2 million, which has been forwarded in its entirety to the county's Drug and Alcohol Division for purposes of treatment, rehabilitation, and education. We have successfully conducted a gun buyback program that removed over 300 unwanted firearms from our county streets. We have also expanded our problem-solving courts and diversionary programs, which all include non-financial bail and give recipients access to a second chance and a clean record. I also have an agenda going forward dealing with the creation of a Northampton County Child Advocacy Center and a pardon project involving low-level offenders. I respectfully ask for your support on May 16th. For more information, visit terryhoutforda.com.
I'm Stephen Barata. I retired after 25 years as a judge to run for district attorney. I stepped up to run because I believe the current district attorney is underserving our community. He has an unacceptably low conviction rate, unprecedented turnover on his staff, and he has made no effort to diversify his staff. Further, the DA and his first assistant unethically receive outside compensation to supplement their generous salaries. Although the DA's chief function is to convict criminals, more needs to be done to protect our community. I pledge that if I'm elected, I will expand the use of drug and mental health courts. I am opposed to cash bail for nonviolent offenders. Our office will be actively involved in community policing, and I will concentrate my efforts on training and professionalizing the staff, including imposing a strict ethical code, which includes a requirement that staff must devote their full-time effort to their county job. Thank you for considering my candidacy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nadeem Kayum. I'm running for Northampton County Controller. The County Controller is an independent white oak responsible for cutting the county checks and keeping an eye on the county's finances. No matter what the issues are, the most important thing is to watch how the spending is happening. I hold a Master of Science in Administration from the University of Phoenix, as well as 2 bachelor's degrees in Law and Arts. My campaign is about bringing equity and equality to the county, and I will be ready on the day 1 to lead the office, advocate for families and small businesses, and modernize the agencies to increase accountability and transparency. A controller has to have an investigative mindset in order to reveal and expose the fraud or misuse of transactions. My background in law and administration and my passion for serving gives me a very well-rounded set of experiences that sets me apart. A controller should not be a career politician, gaming the system to jump from one job to the next. Join me, and together we will bring about a new era of administrations where our leaders are held accountable by a truly independent controller. On May 16, vote Nadeem Kayum for County Controller. I will ask you to elect not another career politician, but a worker, a fighter.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Tara Zarinsky. I am running for county controller. Yes, I am doing this. And I am already your county commissioner for the past 6 years. I'm the chair of the Energy, Environment, and Land Use Committee, as well as the chair of the Economic Development Committee. And so what I want to do as county controller is improve financial stability and transparency. I want to make sure that it's not just about accounting, but it's about accountability, and it's about the policy that emerges from understanding what the auditors are doing. You need somebody who can manage the auditors in that office, and there's 7 of them. And then analyze those audits and figure out what kind of policy can be drawn out for those. You need a creative mind, and that is exactly who I am. So not only am I going to strengthen the county's budget process and enhance public services while controlling costs, but I'm going to encourage economic development and job creation, and I'm going to foster cooperation and collaboration between county departments, and that's what's going to make Northampton County strong. Thank you.
Hi, Lehigh Valley for All. My name is Kelly Keegan, and I'm running for Northampton County Council District 2. I'm running because I care. I'm a certified school nurse in Easton School District, and every day I help my students and their families get the resources they need. I am hoping to bring my voice up to the county level to help all of the families in District 2. I was elected in 2019 as a Forks Township Supervisor, and I heard my constituents loud and clear when they voiced their concerns about warehouse proliferation and the loss of farmland and open space. I am currently working on an open space program. I also care about Graysdale. I care about the residents there since my grandmother lived there until she passed, but I also care about the healthcare workers that work there. They provided my grandmother with excellent care. I understand District 2 needs and the hardships of rising taxes, and I am committed to fiscal responsibility. For all of these reasons, I care, and I hope you support me, Kelly Keegan.
Hi there, everyone. Jeff Warren here. I'm running for Northampton County Council in the 3rd District. Now, what encompasses the 3rd District? A lot of folks have been asking me that. It's the borough of Nazareth, Lower Nazareth Township, Bethlehem Township, Hanover Township, the borough of Freemansburg, as well as East Allen Township, the borough of Northampton, and the borough of North Catasauqua. Look, I am running for Northampton County Council because I believe we need another progressive voice on the council. Warehouse proliferation has gotten out of control, as we know. Farmland preservation is important as well. We need to make sure that we keep our taxes stable. We can do so. We can do more with less. I truly believe that. And we also need to make sure that Graysdale stays in the county's hands. There's no need to privatize it. At the end of the day, I want to be a progressive voice on Northampton County Council for years to come. I appreciate your support during this election cycle. Let's go win this. Let's help our Democratic candidates. Let's help our progressive voices that are running during this election cycle. Let's get them.
Good evening, Lehigh Valley for All. Frank Pinnabone here, candidate for Easton City Council. My entire life born and raised right here in the south side of Easton. For the past 23 years, I've sat on numerous boards and numerous nonprofits to fight for our community and our county. I was on the school board president for 6 years. We built 2 schools in the West Ward and in Southside. Now I'm running for city council to fight for us again on the city level. I'm going to crack down on absentee landlords. I'm going to fight for affordable, sustainable housing. I'm going to bring the trolley system back to connect the neighborhoods. I'm going to bring businesses back to our neighborhoods. I was before you in February, and I hope I made a positive impression. I really like your endorsement, and I'd really like your support. Thank you.
Hi, Lehigh Valley for All. My name's Luke Vertus, and I'm running for the at-large seat on the Bethlehem Township Board of Commissioners. I'm currently in that role now. I was appointed this past November when Commissioner Melissa Davis passed away. Since I've been on the board, my priorities have been addressing unwanted development, pushing back against the landfill, maintaining our roads and our stormwater system, and finding ways to make our township greener. I would be absolutely honored to have the endorsement of Lehigh Valley for All. Thank you so much for all the work that you do and have done. And there's plenty more information about some of the things I've been focusing on my website. It's lukevertus.com if anybody's interested. So thank you all again. and I look forward to seeing you all on the campaign trail. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Deanne Lawrence, and I'm running for Bethlehem Township Commissioner, District 1. I've been in the legal law enforcement community for almost 25 years, and I also have experience running my own business. I believe in making sure our town budget makes sense. I want to preserve green spaces and advocate for necessary training and essential equipment for our law enforcement and for the police and fire department so that they are always at the ready. I would like to keep our town safe. I want to promote open dialogue with our constituents so that they feel comfortable voicing their legitimate concerns to foster our tight community. My main concern is not what I need and want, but what the community needs and desires. Thank you for your vote.
Hi, my name is Laura Ray, and I'm running for Lower Saucon Township Council. I've lived here most of my life and have been volunteering in local groups for more than 25 years here. I currently serve on the Environmental Advisory Council. I've been on that for over 16 years. My background professionally is in IT, so as a business analyst, I'm used to gathering data and then doing analysis and using that information to form sound solutions to problems. So I think that would transfer well into being a council person. If elected, there's 6 areas that I'd focus on. So not in order of importance because they're all important. My first one would be to restore library services through a long-term funding agreement with our local community library. Second would be to repair relationships with Hellertown Borough and maybe establish some new partnerships. Third would be to provide transparency in our decision making. Fourth would be to welcome public input at meetings. Fifth would be to protect our beautiful rural areas and our natural resources. And sixth would be to encourage smart development and economic growth in some underutilized areas in our township. In order to make these goals happen, we need our township to elect a new council majority, and that's why I'm running with Victoria Optoff-Cadero and incumbent Priscilla DeLeon. We are Saucon Valley together, and we'd appreciate your consideration for endorsement by Lehigh Valley for All. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Priscilla DeLeon. I'm a councilwoman in Lower Saucon Township. I am seeking my 10th consecutive 4-year term on council. I am running because of the current state of affairs in the township. I vow to restore the citizens' right to public comment and questions during council meetings, to revive the community relationship developed over decades with our neighbors, Hellertown Borough, to work diligently to rectify the discord and distrust of the current council majority, and work to bring back the confidence that our residents should have in a council. To rejoin the Hellertown Area Library and appropriately fund it is also another top priority. My focus, as in the past, is keeping Lower Saucon Township unique by preserving the rural character of the township. This can only be restored by electing a new council majority, and that is why I'm running with Laura Ray and Victoria Optoff-Cadero, Saucon Valley together. I am committed to continuing serving all the residents for another 4-year term. I would like to thank Lehigh Valley for All for your endorsement consideration. Thank you so much.
Hi all, I am Victoria Optoff-Cordero. Thank you Lehigh Valley for All for considering me as an endorsed candidate. I am running for Lower Saucon Township Council, and I'm here with my daughter Dahlia to tell you why I'm running. Dahlia, why am I running for Lower Saucon Township Council?
Because Mommy thinks kids like me deserve libraries.
Yes, and why else is Mommy running for council?
Because we need to treat people kindness.
Yes. Why else is Mommy running for council?
To keep our Saucon Valley together, people.
Yes. And what is the last reason Mommy's running for township council?
Because we need to keep an open space, people. I mean it.
Yes. Open space. We believe in open space. So I appreciate all of your time. I hope you will give me your endorsement.
Hi, my name is Jay Santos, and I'm currently running for Saucon Valley School Board. If you're like me and you're concerned with the current school board's recent decisions on some of the policy making, then you'll want to vote for Jay Santos. If you're at all concerned with the teacher turnover rate, concerned with the lack of attention to the school's curriculum, or even concerned with the use of facilities in regard to after-school programs, then you'll want to vote for Jay Santos. Ultimately, I'm concerned with the school board in general, their direction, and the lack of attention that they have given their duties. I'm a concerned citizen. I believe in freedom of speech, and I believe in the Constitution. So this year, vote Jay Santos. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's Mark Pinsley. I am the controller of Lehigh County. No one knows what a controller does, but a controller is a financial professional who is responsible for overseeing a company, or in this case, government's accounting and financial operations. In the county, we act as auditors, so we audit things including payroll, vendor payments, those kind of things. Really any money that goes in or out of the county is something that we can audit. Every single check has my name on it, so I actually care about making sure that we're sending out the proper amounts and using the money the way that you would expect. I have my master's in business administration. I have been senior staff at Fortune 1000 companies, and I own my own company. In all cases, I've been responsible for watching dollars, and I will treat yours as closely as I treat mine. For Lehigh County, I have actually done an investigation into the prison phone systems where we found that we overcharged by $750,000. So the families of prisoners paid $750,000 more than they need to. My team has also investigated health care that we provide to our employees, and we found on the pharmacy side an additional $3 million in savings out of $7 million. I am now running for controller again, and I can use your help. I will continue to work to save the taxpayers' money, and I will also show taxpayers how their money is being used so they can decide if they want to change our budget. Once again, my name is Mark Pinsley, and I'm controller of Lehigh County, and I'm running for controller again. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Daniel Buglio, and I will spell that last name. It's B as in boy, U-G-L-I-O. I am currently the Lehigh County Coroner, and I'm running again for Coroner, where I hope to get your vote and your endorsement. I've been with the Coroner's Office for about 24 years as an investigator. I got promoted to a First Deputy Operations Manager in 2019, and in 2022, I was appointed the Coroner by the Lehigh County Commissioners. I also have a 24-year background in law enforcement, and I am also certified as a diplomat with the American Board of Medical Legal Forensic Death Investigators. I want to continue being your coroner, taking the lead, taking the role of coroner for Lehigh County. We have a lot going on in the office, a lot of stuff I've been changing, moving things up, getting a community outreach program going. We're in the middle of an opioid crisis. Our suicides are up. I want to continue to take the lead with the county coroner's office and take that role, and I have a lot of work that I still have to get done, so I want another term, hopefully to gain your vote and your endorsement to continue my role as Lehigh County Coroner. If you have any questions, you can reach me on my Facebook page, Daniel Buglio for Lehigh County Coroner. I'd be more than happy to answer anything. Thank you, and stay safe.
Hi, my name is Michelle Grobner, and I'm running for Clerk of Judicial Records in Lehigh County. The clerk's office is the office in the courthouse that holds all the legal documents, documents related to real estate and wills. I've been employed in the clerk's office for 7 years, and I have a bachelor's degree in political science from Kutztown University and a paralegal studies associate's degree from L-Tri-C. I'm running for this position to guarantee the longevity of the office operations and ensure that we continue to be progressive in utilizing technology to make record keeping accurate and efficient. I look forward to your support and your vote on May 16th. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Michael Blehar Jr. I'm running for Lehigh County Commissioner at Large. Just a little quick a bit about myself. I currently live in the city of Allentown, was born and raised in Lehigh Valley. I work at Northampton Community College, and I'm also chair of the Allentown Human Relations Commission. In the past, I ran for state rep, but the reason I'm running this time is because I believe that it's time for the next generation of leaders to step up. We know when we invest in our communities, the people who live in them do well. And one particular program issue that I'm really passionate about is addressing recidivism and making sure that we have the programs and initiatives in place to help people where they really need it instead of putting them in jail. So I hope that I'll have your support. I'd be honored to have an endorsement from Lehigh Valley for All. And thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is John Irons and I'm running to be your next Lehigh County Commissioner. I'm 35 years old and I live in Bethlehem with my wife Allison and our little dog Dingo. I have over 10 years of experience in education working directly with students and families in public schools, private schools, and through nonprofits. In that work, I've seen what happens when our most vulnerable neighbors need help and can't get it. And I've seen those same neighbors punished for not having access to resources rather than getting the help that they need. I want to change that. And that's why I'm running to be Lehigh County Commissioner. As Commissioner, I will prioritize expanding access to affordable housing resources and do everything I can to limit evictions so that we're keeping folks in their homes. I will also hold the DA's office and the jail more accountable by fighting for transparency, an end to cash bail, and putting a stop to the use of solitary confinement in Lehigh County Jail. I know what it's going to take to get these changes done, and I hope to have your support. I need your help, so please, join me in creating a Lehigh County that's going to put people first. Follow me at ironsforlehigh.com, and I hope to have your support in the upcoming election. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Shayla Alvarado, and I'm running for Lehigh County Commissioner at Large during this election cycle. I have lived in Lehigh County for the past 20 plus years. I have served as a poll worker for the past 5 years. So that's how I began my civic engagement, which I am very passionate about. During this campaign, my priorities are to protect the services that are offered at Cedar Brook Senior Care and Rehabilitation, promote fiscal responsibility to balance our county budget, preserve open space, and also have more accessibility to services that are offered through the Department of Human Services. I hope you can support me on May 16th and beyond. Join me during this journey. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Victor Martinez, and I'm a candidate for Lehigh County Commissioner at Large. So I am not a politician. I am not a person who ever thought he was going to be running for office. For the last 32 years, I have been in broadcasting as a reporter, as a radio personality. I am currently the owner of the Spanish radio station here in Allentown, Mega. This time around, I saw the opportunity and the need for someone to run and bring diversity, not only to the Democratic Party, but to the Lehigh County Commission. I have three very important points in my platform. Number one, criminal justice reform. I believe that the sheriff's office and the jail, the county jail, and the courts, to be honest with you, need more oversight from the county commissioners. I believe that we should make sure that our senior home is taken care of and has everything that need in order to continue to provide the services that our seniors need. I also believe on the green space, and for us to have all of our green space. I'm to the belief that all of these constructions or warehouses around us and around the county needs to be regulated. So those are the three major points of my campaign. Once again, thank you for the opportunity. And once again, my name is Victor Martinez. I'm running for Lehigh County Commission at Large. Thank you.